For GW versus WBG, who is it? It's Unicorn playing, oh well, I mean, it's Enchantress, Gravekeeper, Meteorologist, and Magician here, up against Seer, Anti-Current, First Officer, and Lucky Guy. Overall, it's not too bad from what I'm seeing here, up against the Hullabaloo. This team comp isn't necessarily that bad, but it's also pretty tricky here to play up against well, for Hullabaloo to play up against as well, as we see the spawn location here too. We're going to be able to see Meteorologist here spawning at Small Bow, Shack given towards Enchantress, Middle for Gravekeeper, and of course Big Bow for Magician. For Hullabaloo, this will be a really hard game to play, especially with Enchanters who can stun you multiple times, especially with, you know, the likes of Meteorologists who can just fly up towards Small Bow instantly and buy such a long time up against you, and, you know, Gravekeeper, Magician, speed boost, and extra tanky hits. But, of course, once again, this will be Insolence trump card with Warp here. We're not bringing detention up against Titan Gravekeeper and Flywheel Knee-Jerk Enchantress, Flywheel Meteorologist, and of course Flywheel Tie-Turner Magician. This will be week 3, day 2, game 1, first half between WBG versus GW, as we will now move on towards the game. Let's see here. Ninja, first chase seems like it's gonna go straight to Lion. Lion is a good shout, especially for first chase potential here too, but 2 pallets dropped down already and we're not leaving this vicinity just yet. Seems like Ninja kind of wants to maybe force Lion back towards this area here once again, so it's harder for him to get in towards Big Bow, but Lion deciding not to actually go in anymore. We're gonna double back here for Lancelot, who is playing Magician instead. As we now move on, the Magician, Red Zone will not land there, technically speaking, but the double land will actually come in pretty clutch, as we missed that one too as well. Anyway, we have to deploy once again there. Finally, Snowball did land, but we couldn't get anything more than a Snowball there. So that's just unfortunate. Lancelot here by himself one more time. It's a bit harder here for us to get a tiny bit more unless we break that pallet, but the wand has yet to be used. We can't really get anything other than a Snowball on in this direction too, so Nina is kind of having a hard time here. Finding that mud ball will land, but we'll have to double back for the mud. We flywheeled it, but we weren't within the mud ball zone, unfortunately speaking. We spin there for some odd reason, which is already really bad. So now, don't really have much left here to play around. We can get a hit on straight to a Magician. That's really good, but we can buy just so much more time. There's 2 piles here still dropped down. A lot that we can also use here too, but it's mud ball all the way through. We didn't even get the red on. That's crazy. Fireball, nearly. There we go. It went down. But it is a 85 second, 90 second down, so 2.5 Cypher Machines done. Gravekeeper still has a full I've been talking memes too much. Gravekeeper still has a full shovel on his hands to use. But in this case, right, from the side of GW, they've done really well. It's just that it's going to be very hard now for Lion to actually come in, unless Nini goes back. Nini is going back here, Unicorn being nearby as well. Enchantress becoming the main base of this game, but it seems like Magician will be after half rescued, as we will now go for the full chair rescue. Overall, not too bad. It seems like for the last 2 survivors, as long as we just start the last 2 Cypher Machines, that's really all what matters. Unicorn trying to finish off that Cypher Machine in middle, it seems. Or is that... I think that Cypher Machine is a new one, because Lyle is going back towards that same 5% Cypher Machine that Gravekeeper was at. But as of now, Gravekeeper is still by himself. He could dash over. I think dashing isn't such a bad idea of getting towards the chair, but he might just get hit out here. We will... Whoa! We dodged it! Oh no, this is bad. This is bad. Nina did manage to get a hit there, but it doesn't really matter at this point. We're already at the last Cypher Machine here, which is already such great news. Magician, one more wand there currently being used as he vaults over that on time. But Nini lost in touch here. We don't know where Magician actually went, as he goes straight towards Shack right now. He has so much distance that he can pull as well too, but sadly no borrowed time will be his own demise at the end, as we weren't able to land anything more here. It does seem like from Nina's point of view, he hasn't been practicing Hullabaloo as much, because we've been missing over 4 double surprises now, well 5 as we see here. So this does count for a lot. Our 4th Cypher Machine is about to be done. And not only that as well, Gravekeeper is already nearby. Enchantress' Cypher Machine in middle is already at 85%. And not only that too, Eng can actually run straight towards the other side. But it seems like we're going to go... We're just going to leave for now. It's going to be Meteorologist here decoding. Enchant middle is a bit tough. I forgot I was after half rescue. That's on me. Sorry. But we will be able to see Lyle vaulting down here early on as well. It is what it is because he might have trapeze ready, which is the thing we're afraid of. So vaulting down there isn't necessarily such a bad choice. We're going to have to take this hit here instantly, unfortunately speaking, because of the red zone. But then once again, still on towards that red zone as we finally got that meteorologist down. That should be enough. In the sense of we're currently 3.5 Cypher Machines done and Gravekeeper can come in to rescue once again, but it just seems like Ninian knows where they're currently decoding as we're cheering back towards Enchantress. And just not the best chase that you should really go for right now, but there is a chance they could get a Cypher Machine done and Lale could potentially speaking use up self-heal here. Unicorn by himself, nice stun as we're running over here right now. That's maybe a snowball, but it doesn't really matter. It does not matter in this case, because we still do have very fast stacks. And now Lion did manage to actually heal up that meteorologist here on time meter going back upstairs to decode. Cypher Machine is at 58%, but teleport is ready in 26 seconds. So with this shovel here currently used, we won't be able to force Gravekeeper out here, unfortunately speaking, but he's already out of the shovel himself too. As now we decide not to go after Gravekeeper anymore. Oh no, that Cypher's actually only at 50%. It's the one at Beach that's at 60. Really? We didn't even start that one. Oh wait, that was Magician's initial Cypher, right? That was a small thing, I forgot. I need to remember these a lot more, but that's gonna be double stack here on towards Enchantress instantly as well. We're currently at 80% decoding progress as Enchir will flywheel really early, but it was enough. It's just because look, if Hullablue's attack speed was not that fast, that flywheel would have been instantly nullified, but because the attack speed was that fast, the attack actually landed for some odd reason. Oh, we managed to flywheel that one too as we get out from this area. As right now we see Lale here by himself trying to contain. I personally do think we probably should go towards the gate right now from the side of Gravekeeper, because no matter what happens here, Lale can continue here for quite a long time. We're just red zoning. Can we red zone? Can we red zone? Ooh, we're gonna pop open here instantly as we realize no detention. Lale can't vault over that window. You can't really do it as the other gate is currently at 40%. We're going to be able to get a hit here instantly as well, but we're now rushing straight towards the other side. Pala here has not been dropped in, but you don't even have Ninja Reflex here, so it doesn't really matter. Mud ball there instantly. And now just one more red ball as he does finally go down. But we see from the other side, it's Lion nearby, it's Enchantress nearby. This is a huge 3-man elimination game as we see where Ench is right now. Best case scenario here is to actually grab this meteorologist and cheer it as far away as the gate as possible. And preferably speaking, break dash pallet. You cannot share this meteorologist so close towards the gate, not with Enchantress, not with Gravekeeper, with an additional shovel as well, who can body block. But it just seems like the survivor will be leaving for the exit as we will congratulate that tie game. It's gonna be TZYM playing this time. Okay, we banned out Seer, First Officer, Archer, and Lucky Guy for WBG to choose up Magician, Gravekeeper, Meteorologist, and Puppeteer. With a team comp like this, it does full counter Goatman here once again, but TZYM is very famously known to play that Wu on this map as well. But I personally do think Wuchang might not be a bad idea, especially for Gravekeeper first chase. Gravekeeper with that long attack range from Wuchang as well. It is very easily tieable, but with his proficiency on that character, I don't necessarily think it's a bad choice of a character selection. We did ban out Archer, however, so that's a little bit unfortunate, but at least there might be still some chance we're able to kind of bring this game back here once again. But let's see from the side of Wuchang then, what are we going to pick here from TZYM? Oh, okay then, it is Wu. Okay, if it's Wu, then it makes more sense. He's known to play Wu game once after all. We'll see from the persona pages too later on how survivors have chosen their persona. Flywheel will probably be the best case scenario there for them in this team comp, but should be able to see small bowl given towards Magician, Shack for Puppeteer alongside with a not Graveyard, sorry. Middle given towards Gravekeeper, big bowl for our Meteorologist. But Wuchang's gonna actually spawn, okay, in between everyone else. I thought he was gonna go straight towards Construction Site, or Broken Shack as I call it. But with this spawn selection, it will be Meteorologist Cypher Machine there locked first, as Gravekeeper cannot come in towards the middle to decode safely. We have to be careful of multitude of factors in this game as well. But let's just see the Persona picks for now, shall we? It will be thrown attention alongside with Blink here on Wuchang, as we did bring Flywheel on Persica, Flywheel on that Magician, with an addition Tide Turner, and 2 extra Tide Turners for Puppeteer and Gravekeeper. Wuchang, okay, that's his S skin, one of the oldest Far East Wind skins, as we see Hui here, unfortunately speaking, was not able to land that umbrella straight on towards our Gravekeeper. But the good news here is, once again, that it's going to be a little bit harder for everyone to decode, as Hui is currently looking around right now. Everyone is still decoding. We're going to look up towards that Puppeteer as of now. Puppeteer can be in great danger here, as we do manage to throw it out. Teleport over here instantly as well. That's going to be a slow vault there because of the Umbrella Aura debuff. As we see here, Guoker did manage to drop it down on time. But now we're looking down, trying to get the Hunter's Instincts back. But let's not forget, this is non-Insolence Wuchang, and they know why. Wow! We nullified that hit past the pallet too! That is such a great standby used. I don't know the actual name of the item, but I'm just going to call it standby for now. But that is so good from the side of Puppeteer. Guoker, that mini flywheel is used brilliantly. And now we move on towards this area right now. That's going to be, wow, very nicely done at the same time. We did use our standby there too, but sadly it was just either a little bit too early or maybe a little bit too... no, it was a bit too early, because Wuchang's attack speed is meant to be slow after all. But now going after Gravekeeper might not be the best choice, because we do have a pallet here that can be played with once again, as we did manage to get through here as well, but sadly was not able to register a hit as we were underneath the pallet just on time. 2 more pallets here nearby for us to play around as well, as now Gravekeeper rotating up towards a 2-story area like this. We do have dash potential, as Persica will be in danger now, as we do see a Persica up against this Wuchang. He's S-Batch Wuchang for a reason, but Guoker was just better in that game. As we see here as well, we can see whoever is upstairs nor downstairs, but it's going to be Gravekeeper here once again trying to lure himself away from this area, but he is still taking a huge main chase potential here. 2 shovels has been used but not fully consumed here just yet. 1 shovel at around 40% item usage rate, and the other one, if we change targets now, should be around maybe 20%. But it does seem like we're actually full chasing this Gravekeeper, but with 4 Tide Turners, it's really hard to say what else you can get from this. There's a potential to drop down, but drop down potentials are usually not the way to go. If we can dash out, it would be for the best. That's usually what I think. Dashing straight towards the window right now, you can't really vault that one, unfortunately speaking. But we won't take the window, as we will go downstairs here instead, because we are afraid of that blink. Now then, Umbrella is ready here just about on time as well, but no blink down, unfortunately speaking. But that's okay. Look at the Cypher Machine decoding progress. Last 2 ciphers are 60% decoding progress on average. And Magician will be the one coming in for the first rescue, as he does not have that additional Tide Turner. And then Persica nearby here by herself as well. We could potentially speak abnormal that Cypher Machine, because it is still Gravekeeper we're chasing up against after all. But that's actually an instant abnormal from the side of Woo. I don't think that's bad. I generally speaking don't think it's bad, but we would like to force a rescue here then if that's the case. And there's a potential to change targets as well, as we do bring our items back here. That's going to be instantly on towards Gravekeeper. But that does not mean you can leave the Cypher Machine for free. Let's look at where Gravekeeper is. We just want him highlighted for a little while longer. And now it's Persica up against the world. We didn't manage to get it. That flywheel was beautiful. Magician here being nearby as well. But does this mean I change targets? This doesn't. Not just yet. We need to go back straight towards Gravekeeper here. But Gravekeeper is not inside a small bow. We went towards the wrong general direction. Oh no. Gravekeeper is outside, but can we find him? I think we do. I do think we do. We should. We don't. Oh no, we do. We do have Deer Hunt there. Thank goodness me with Deer Hunt, because if we didn't, that would have been so bad. And now with this 65% Cypher Machine decoding progress, Midages can actually make her way towards the gate now. And not only that, oh no, Midages is coming for rescue. I feel like Puppeteer wouldn't be a bad plan, but Meteorologist, fair enough as well. Very nice standby here one more time, as we almost got a Cypher Machine done there as well. Wow, the pallet's done as the rescue came through. Guoker, we've improved so much. What the hell? Okay then, moving on. Guoker, okay, it's another dodge. It is another dodge. Can we get a hit? We did get a hit, but it's going to be a Cypher Pop here instantly as well. 8 seconds until our bell is ready. But the teleport is not going to be enough here, as it seems like, because Persica did come into rescue as well, Gonna be a bit harder here to play around. No blink, only one abnormal left on our hands to use. That's gonna be a beautiful cancellation and a vault over there to chant time as well. This small hitbox is crazy. We vaulted it one more time. One more time. Even if we change over here, it doesn't really matter. Let's see here, Guoker, we're all by ourselves here once again. We're gonna go straight towards the corner here as the gate is currently being opened here. Wow, we dodged it again! That's crazy. That is crazy. But this will be a 3-man escape game from the side of WBG. Let's congratulate WBG for winning up against GW in the first game, as we will now move on towards our second. For game 2, it's going to be WBG playing up against an opera singer. We did just get 3-man escape, we can't forget, right? But it's Gardner. Gardner, Fire Investigator, Mercenary, and Archer here being chosen up by this team. But this team is scary for a reason. And it's up against Opera Singer here one more time. The last time Persica played Opera Singer up in this map, in Moonlit, was up against Pepe. But she didn't really do as well as she thought she would. So let's see how we will do this time. Excuse me, oh, I think I just got bloated a little bit. But we're going to be able to see Fire Investigator here at 2-star alongside where 4-stop given towards the Archer. North Bridge for that Mercenary, as of course, once again, that will be first off for the Gardener here as well. It's going to be Opera Singer, excuse me, spawning just by the slides, as we should be able to see the persona soon as well. Turn attention alongside with Berserker Addiction on our Opera Singer with Blink as our third trait, additional trait. And of course, from the side of Survivors, Gardener with Ty Turner, Knee Jerk, alongside with Fire Investigator, Ty Turner, Mercenary, Ty Turner, and of course, Archer with that Fly. This will be game 2 first half between WBG versus GW, as WBG is currently 1 win up. Okay, let's have a look here. I voice cracked a little bit, but let's not mind the small details. TZYM, our first chase is going to go for that Gardener Cutting. Cutting has been such a great asset towards WBG as well, to the point I genuinely feel like it's absolutely insane how well a newbie player can do too. He doesn't really overpower Red, because Red is this season newbie, Cutting was last season. But he has improved quite a lot alongside with Guoker, as we do see here as well, right? We're going to be able to get down here just about on time too, as we're now going straight towards second stop. But second stop is red lighted since everyone was decoding initially. TZYM not having the best time of his life, unfortunately speaking, with these dashes. But Gardener is able to get out from the other side. We don't have Bubble. We do have Bubble, as we managed to get the vault over here on time as well. But that just means we should be able to take a second knee-jerk reflex out, as it does seem like we'll finally be able to register that hit. There is a bridge, however. Oh, sorry, there is slides, however. But the question here is, we did manage to get the 4-7 there, but I don't think we should be able to... Blink makes it so much more different. From elimination at 35% there, from AI Sensei as well. But we all do know that AI Sensei is wrong most of the time, because AI Sensei is too positive with these results. I kind of do wonder what the AI model is behind all of this. But as of now, what we do see here is TZYM once again. It's going to be Hui coming in for the rescue. But even with Hui coming in to rescue, it's going to be able to buy us quite a lot of time. This should be very tieable from the side of WBG as well, as we do see Guoker will be that base. But Mercenary doesn't really want to come in for the first rescue, because we do know that it is Fire Investigator who can get it. But I felt like we could have played for the Terror Shot game there, since Gardner was almost after half. So for TZYM not to take that risk was a little bit unfortunate, because WBG is very, very, very well known to not be able to actually rescue properly. Especially from the side of non-containers. Hui can do it, but as we've seen before too, right? Juan, Persica, and Lon weren't able to do it. But I do think Guoker and Cutting had their fair share of Terror Shocks as well. Maybe not Cutting just because he's new, but let's just get back towards the game first, as Gardner will now be chaired. Third Cypher Machine is at 94%, which does seem like it is Hui Cypher Machine. No, Hui Cypher Machine's done. So that just means it's Fire Investigator's last Cypher Machine. So what we're planning on doing here is just to get Fire Investigator to start a completely new Cypher Machine, just so we have more than enough Cypher Machines and we won't sweat too much endgame from Opera Singer's teleport as well. Then Hui with an additional 20-second of Ty Turner effect. We will have to get a hit there, unfortunately speaking, but at least we make it towards the chair just on time as well. Body blocking is an interesting idea, because we are kind of banking on Gardner being able to get that shield up and do quite a lot of damage, well, quite a lot of containment time over time. But also you see here as well, right, it's Gardner here at the corner one more time. We're trying to get quite a bit more, but that's finally gonna be the pilot there drop down as we vaulted over there just on time as well with the shadow dance. But we did get the shield up on time as well. It's 5 seconds here gonna be enough. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Never mind. TZYM done way too well there. TZYM with the body blocks was way too clean with that one. We definitely could have made it past the palace, but we decided not to take the first one, which is unfortunate, and Perscat would not be able to make it on time here for the harass. The Cypher machines are done, let's not forget, but that was a very good attempt for trying to go for a 4-man elimination game. But our big issue now is God Kite Cypher machine is pretty much not doable. It is at 99%, but it seems like from the side of... For Mercenary, crawling out is the best case scenario, so you're a little bit further away from Chair. But right now, we're going to be able to pop open that Cypher machine on God Kite, which means Perscat should be able to come into rescue anytime soon as well. We do have a lot of airbags outside as well, too, as we do see where Guoker is. No items left on his hands to use. We might just pop open Cypher here instantly as well. We're very afraid. We know that we can't make it towards the other side. No pallet drop down there on time as well. Can we get a pallet some? We couldn't. And that's the most unfortunate part, too. We can start a new Cypher machine as well, let's not forget, but also at the same time, 2 survivors, even if they are half health, what Perscat can do for free is just to rescue, and then both survivors rush straight towards that Cypher, and Mercenary can just prep later on. But Perscat definitely won't go down that early as well. We all know how well she does as a survivor main too. But the transition for her towards Harasser is a bit of a scenario. But in our case here as well, now what TZY wants to do is to actually chair this one as far away as possible, so Merc will be forced to come in to pop open that Cypher machine. Merc, 2 elbow pads left on our hands to use. It seems like Merc might just be the one rescuing instead, which does make quite a lot of sense as well. But you, preferably speaking, want to get the rescue before half, but in this case, I don't think it's possible anymore. We're going to have to go for the after half rescue unless Merc has the persona trait. Sympathy, if I'm not wrong, to get close towards the chair faster at a 6 to 10% rate of how far you are away. Right now, it's after half, as we can kind of predict as well, but we want Merc to maintain full health actually. So no, it's going to be Perscat who's going to be the one coming to rescue here instead. Okay, Perscat is currently coming from the back. We have to be very careful here because no one is at the exit gate. If we knock Guoker down, it's over. It will be a guaranteed trim elimination game. Guoker goes down, but that's okay. That's an instant pop as we managed to get a 60 sacks here, just about on time too. But oh no, we have to force ourselves to use Shadow Dance here as well. But in that case, Perscat is still nearby. We don't have our bows and arrows ready just yet, but we have a crossbow ready to play around with as well. And of course, Guoker will be the one dropping down the both pallets at the same time, but no one's at the gate here just yet. So that just means it's doomsday from the side of WBG. Guoker has to play around for such a long time here, endgame with the pallets, but can he do it? He did! He got stuck. Teleport straight towards Perscat right now. We have 2 arrows, 2 crossbows, but it's an archer we're up against this time. Perscat, can we handle the pressure? Is a good question of it all. We should be able to, as TZYM was not even bothering to play mind games with you as well at the same time. But now we do still have crossbow left ready on our hands to use, so that's gonna be a pallet drop down. We should be able to vault over or even just crossbow back here on time as well. But that's 50 stacks of crossbow as we vault over here, barely surviving by this point as well. 60 stacks here one more time as the hit down will come through at 80 stacks of laceration. But Guoker got up on time as well as he's now rushing towards the other exit gate. Mercenary barely on that Cypher, barely on that exit gate, and right now we're forcing ourselves to tank the hit, but it doesn't matter as this Fire Investigator is just too far away. Once again, this is... If this was Opera Singer before nerf, before her dash speed nerf, I would say definitely be able to catch it up on time. Any good Opera Singers definitely can. But the nerf was just enough, as we see here as well. Hui on the outer circles, ready to body block for our Fire Investigator. But that's a beautiful tie from the side of WBG here. Well, we kind of skipped over quite a lot there, but second half here once again. We were meant to actually see the ban picks there, so we kind of skipped over quite a lot there as well. But Anti-Seer, Aeroplanus, and Patient, they're banned. Very fair, by the way, for an off-press thing to be played here. And of course, you do see Fire Investigator, Mercenary, the Archer, and if I'm not wrong, I think I saw that lucky guy. But once again, second half for Moonlit River Park. Yep, it is a lucky guy, as he will be spawning in 2 story. As we do see here as well, it's going to be Opera Singer going straight for Guoker as North Bridge. Well, it's the same spawn location last time, but except this time it's going to be first off for Fire Investigator and Lucky Guy at 2-story. With the persona pages we go down, it's going to be Trumpet Attention, which basically nothing up against the Archer, so just Trumpet Attention, no Berserker, no Addiction, and we're going to run double tie turning here on Fire Investigator and Mercenary alongside with Flywheel Archer, and last but not least, Flywheel Knee-Jerk for our Lucky Guy. Okay, Nini, first chase for Lael from our side as well, let's be honest with ourselves, right? It's gonna be really hard here for Lucky Guy to contain, especially with just one flashlight as well. Well, you know what, maybe the flashlight can do something. Maybe I'm being a bit too harsh here, but let's see here. Lucky Guy, flashlight! Flashlight, you're gonna flash her world. The world has not been flashed because the range is, basically speaking, just not long enough, but we're able to make it towards the pallet here just on time as well, so we are able to get the vault over for the speed boost. But once again, can we flash her world enough? We vault over there on time, and that's gonna be a hit. We could not flash her world, unfortunately speaking. The forehead is definitely brighter than the flashlight this time, as Opera Singer is gonna go for that mark. Let's see here. Lucky Guy, okay, there's a flashlight here coming out. There's a flashlight, there's a flashlight, there's a flashlight, but unfortunately speaking, it's an Opera Singer up again, so it's way too fast for a flashlight to be chosen. Unless you were in an open area and you were a thief. I'm quite sure Thief's range is longer, right? But Opera is just too fast, unfortunately speaking. If I'm not wrong, Thief's range is longer and a bit wider from my in-depth knowledge. But as we see here as well, it's going to be Unicorn, Fire Investigator, First Rescue. The down is very, very, very fast. 75-second down here. It's kind of the average down, but it's still pretty fast at the end of the day. As we do see here, Unicorn Wish, a very nice airbag there too, just to push away the Opera Singer for the time being. We want to buy a little bit more time here before the rescue actually comes through. But also at the same time, you're kind of now asking yourself, do we want to go for the Terror Shock hit here? I think Nina wants to try. Nina really, ooh, okay, never mind. It was close, but we did, wait, what? Unicorn, oh, wait, there's a possibility. Push her. We panicked. We thought we got the rescue, but we didn't get the rescue, and then we vaulted over the we'll dissect this later, but it's gonna be Lion here coming in for the rescue. Okay, Lion, by yourself right now. That's gonna be instant hit. I know we got the rescue here on Lucky Guy just about on time as well. But now we can't forget there's 3 survivors injured. And Lyle, flashlight. It's his world. This is his world. This is your domain. As Treasure That Hit will land. Wow, that actually lands. But let's just dissect that real quick. I'm quite sure what happened there was Lyle performed the rescue. Lyle left go to take the hit for the rescue, but when Lyle left go, his reaction speed was, his muscle memory was so fast that his brain thought, oh, I managed to get the rescue on time up against the Lucky Guy, so let me just run a wheel real quick, and I got the ball black. I've done so well. But in fact, that his brain was not faster than his muscle memory, and he tricked himself. Let's just say it that way, shall we? Let's just say it that way, shall we? I'm gonna be able to shout dance back here on time as well, but it is still Merc with 2 holo pads. Oh, right, we have Blink. All right, we blink. We haven't even used Blink yet. Oh, right. Merc will go on towards the chair, I guess, this time. There isn't really much that we can say in this scenario, to be honest with you. But at least we got someone on chair. Positivity. And at least we got almost first Cipher Machine done. Positivity. Lancelot. The flashlight didn't work because her head wasn't big enough. Will her head be big enough for the bow and arrow? That's going to be crossbow number 1. That's nice. We're going to run over here, Inksling as well. Opera on the way over here as well. Oh, we missed. But there's nothing we can do in that scenario. But we will just go for the rescue here instead and save Flywheel for later on. Lion has an elbow pad to get towards the next 2 pallets. Let's not forget here the dash. Whoa. It's too hard to play up against Opera Singer in that scenario, unfortunately speaking. You will just be at a dead end or a dead corner, as they say. It's basically like a pirate walking the plank. That's the whole scenario there. But what we're seeing here as well is Fire Investigator at least got healed, so he can come in for the rescue. Lancelot should be able to finish that 80-90% Cypher Machine and then leave as Unicorn is nearby to become the main bait here one more time. But that Cypher Machine 92% instigates one thing, and that is we want them to force him for the rescue early on, because he knows that he only needs a 3-man elimination anyway. So if this rescue actually comes through, it will be so good. We got the flywheel out. We have to walk here, but that's the attack resets. Wow, just barely on time as well. That's crazy. That is crazy. Titanic used. Unicorn going over to finish off the Cypher Machine. We have to get something else done, but if we are going to go finish off the Cypher, this only means one thing. Merc has to come back to rescue now because we have no items left to actually get towards the chair. That's not a Terror Shock hit, thankfully speaking, but Lion's on his way back in for the rescue. Unicorn not going in here as well. But Nini knows that he doesn't have no time. Oh, that didn't hit past the pallet. Nice. We at least managed to tank some pressure here. But for Unicorn, 2 pallets. 2 pallets, 2 pallets, 2 pallets, 2 pallets, 2 pallets. And the rescue before half just some time as well. But our main aim is to try get this Cypher Machine not decoded. And I do think it's possible. It's just our Fire Investigator will be left on the ground there. Lance not decoding the Cypher Machine. We might just go for Lance. Should we go for Lance? We're going for Lance. Okay, we're going to save Teleport for now. We're going to save Teleport for now. It seems like America's going to double back here just on time too. Archer has one bow and arrow left. But, ooh, the mind games. The mind games. The mind games. Okay, fair enough. I felt like Archer shouldn't have let go of that bow and arrow, I'll be honest with you. Because she was already perma-locked in towards Opera anyway, so letting go just means resetting everything. And then in this case, Unicorn use up self-heal. Merc has a rugby ball. They're decoding a completely new Cypher. But Shadow Dance is ready. And Remnants stay for 12 seconds, right? Or did it reduce from 12 to 8 seconds? It's 12 seconds still. But we don't see Lion anywhere nearby here just yet. But they know that they can't get a Cypher Machine done, so they're going to try maybe look for a one-man escape. Do we lag here? There's no way we lag, right? Okay, we didn't lag. That's fine. But there isn't much left. Yeah, there really isn't much left to do, unfortunately speaking, right here. It is just what it is at the end of the day. It is just what it is at the end of the day. As we do see here, too, Nini looking for Unicorn. But Unicorn has no self-heal left. So I would say, well, by this point, it's already a win game for WBG. By this point, it's already a win game for WBG. So we will have a spoiler blocker at the end, because that's no self-heal. But we're basically just going to skip to the end here. And I do think it'll conclude very nicely here for WBG winning up against GW. Thank you everyone for watching. We'll see y'all next video.